I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Definitely, yep, okay. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to another Dark and Darker video. Today I wanted to talk about kind of what Dark and Darker is, as well as how to play it. Because I've seen a lot of new people coming into this game and they're very confused about what all is going on. When I'm flipping through these stash spaces, you know, nobody knows what this is. So I'm going to try and give you a quick explanation, something that's digestible, and that way you can get a better feel for how the game works. When you start the game in Dark and Darker, you'll be at this screen right here, except you won't have all these characters on the side. And what these are your classes. Each class has different perks and abilities, skills, or talents, if you will, I suppose. Things that they're better at and things that they're worse at. And you can see that on the right side here. But I think, personally, the best way to learn these different things is just to watch videos and play the game. When you pick your class, which I've picked Rogue here, you'll start at level 0, which means that you only have one perk slot. So it'll look something like this. And what that means is that you only get to use one of these until you hit level 5, in which you'll get the second one. Level 10, you get the third one. And level 15, you'll get the fourth and final perk that you can use. Now your skills are over here, and these are like activated abilities. So perks are passive, always on, always being used. Skills are activated by your use of them. So for instance, the hide perk, which I have over here, is on my E slot, and rupture, which I have over here, is on my Q slot. Hide allows me to go invisible. Rupture allows me to do extra damage and bleed damage. Now, when I do decide to use my perks, I try to make a build, something specific. I'm trying to keep a game plan in mind of how I'm going to deal with people. So for instance, I like to use thrust because I use dagger mastery. And what this does is these two put together is when I use a dagger, I get 15% damage bonus. And when I use thrust, I get 20% armor penetration. So I use dagger mastery and thrust, and that would affect my armor rating when I'm attacking other people, not myself. And little known fact about this game is if you have a negative armor rating, so you have a negative percentage here. So for instance, if I take off my clothes, right, we can check our stats here again. I now have a negative percentage of armor rating. This means I will take extra damage than I would have otherwise. So you want to make sure that no matter what class you are positive and this is green. Because if it's not green, you're going to get clapped. Alright, back into the perks I'll use. I like to use ambush because it gives me that physical damage bonus coming out of stealth. And that also includes invisible pots. And then I use the stealth perk where you can move 10 steps. This one's pretty much a guarantee. There's no point in playing rogue if you don't take hide and stealth with you, unless you're doing a meme build where you pickpocket people, which is a thing. Now we're going to talk about what the game is really about and what you're supposed to be trying to do. Other than just having fun, which is the purpose of all games, Dark and Darker is about filling up your stash. When you first start out, you will only have one stash. I have Limtrod, my fighter here, to show you what it's going to look like when you first get in. So first of all, you need these skills, and as you see, it shows you when you get them. You can see my stats over here on the left. They are different across the classes. And my stash is completely empty. This is what it looks like at the start. I have extra stash tabs, which means inventory space to save, because I bought the rent-to-stash spaces. But this is what your stash will look like in the very start, and your goal is to put stuff in it. You're trying to get as much gold, so that way you can buy more kits or more gear to have fun with. So we're going to head back over to our rogue, where I do have money to work with. And I'm going to teach you a little bit about the game. So once you have your perks set up, the perks that you want, the skills that you want, and you're ready to go in, first of all, the thing that you should check, if you have money, is meds. Meds are a necessity. Once you have money, you should start bringing in meds because they dramatically increase the chances of you surviving. They're very cheap. for 3 bandages and 3 potions, which will heal me about a full health bar. It's only going to cost me 15 plus another 18 gold, so 43 gold in total. That's pretty cheap. Might seem like a lot at the start, you know, especially if you don't have a lot of money like I've got right now. But as you progress in this game, you'll realize that earning money is so much easier than you think it would ever be. So first what we're going to do is we're going to hop on into the Goblin Caves. Right now it's on the duos rotation, which means I'll run into teams, but Goblin Caves is what I'm used to. Alright. This is a little pre-game lobby. Here you can check what people have, what they brought. I'm in the common cave, so they shouldn't have anything crazy. There you can see they brought in the meds and the campfires. Alright, so we've spawned in, and our first things first, we want to keep an eye out for the enemies that are around me. Your health bar is your most important resource, and that's this red bar at the bottom of my screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to step into a goblin, and we're going to walk away. As you see, this will bait an attack out, and it's a very easy way to get free hits in. You just do it in between each attack. You just step in, and you stab him a little bit, you know? You don't need to get overzealous. The most important thing is you just don't take hits from PvE that you don't need to. That's also what the meds are for, though. If you do get hit, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, but you don't want to. And that means that he's going to run a little faster, do a little extra damage, and he's going to attack just a smidge as well. So as you can see, I'm just stepping into them, and I step back out. And the way I do that is, you'll notice, if I put my hands away, if I run forward, I can run pretty quickly. But if I hold my S key, it's very slow. Now, if I want to step backwards quickly, I step to the side, and I hold A or D to side strafe. What that allows you to do is keep your forward moving speed while not moving forward, which is much faster and much more, much quicker to get away from goblins when you're strafing them. I'm gonna break the spider pot because I hate the spiders in this game. Unironically, the hardest mob in this whole game is these guys right here. They're super easy to kill, but their hitbox will mess you up so fast. Now, I don't know if I particularly want to go in there. I'd kind of like to go through here and hang a right. Alright, we got some more goblins. So remember, what we're going to do is we're just going to step in, slash, step away. And we're going to do that by holding the S key, but then switching to our D or A key to run faster, so that way we don't get caught by them. Candy canes, by the way, in this game, go for a lot of money. So when you get to level 15, you can join the player trading menu. Imagine it kind of like RuneScape with the merchant chat, where it's just like filled with stuff. And oh, sounds like we got some people above us. 2 people for sure. I'm just sitting still here so they don't hear me and so I can hear them. So they're directly above me. I know there's not an entrance to this room from the top. My goal is going to be trying to... Oh, okay, I just got stuck. What we're going to do is bait a hit. Oh, and he freaking bubbled him. Alright, I baited a couple hits from them. So I'm open this door. I'm going to close it right after this. That's not a situation I really want to deal with. So when you use a health pot, it's got a timer. As you can see, it's slowly ticking up my health bar. More people again. But so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our shoes off. That way we're nice and quiet. Pretty sure he's right up here. Oh, he's scared. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait. I missed. I'm just gonna run from him for now. So he turned back around because he wants the portal. I'm just gonna keep baiting him around. Try and get the enemies attracted to him. I told you, man. The spiders. It's literally just the spiders. They'll mess you up so fast. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Definitely, yep, okay. Okay, and that's why spiders are the worst mobs in this whole freaking game. I hate them so much. I literally only died because of that freaking spider.